And Keith,
Whoa.
what's up?
What's that, dude?
Yeah, we are here to talk about the new album from Testament titled Titans of Creation, and we're doing it in a social distancing fashion on the interwebs. Yeah, I think this has been working pretty well. We've done a couple of these so far.
Yeah, we're on a roll.
So gotta just put them together. Well, I think they'll work out. Coronavirus is not stopping us from making fucking videos together. Anyways, we're talking about the new album from Testament, and this is the follow-up to Brotherhood of the Snake from 2016, which I kind of look at that and I go, I can't believe that was 2016. It doesn't feel like that.
Wow, yeah.
That long ago.
That was wow. It seems like that was like last week or something.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. This is their 12th album, and what did you think of this album?
I really enjoyed this album from start to finish. I mean, they because I tried to go in this album a little bit more blind. The only song, I don't know if they put out other songs, but I didn't even pay attention. The only song I listened to was Night of the Witch. If it might have been the only song they put out, but
they put out Children of the Next Level, but that was the only other song they put out at that time.
That's fair. So I think that's a great opening track. I really like the way that opening track sounds. Especially the chorus. I like kind of how different the chorus is. And for one thing, which is kind of related to Night of the Witch, like Chuck Billy does or they're doing like highs now, and I'm like, nice.
Yeah, it's either him or I think Eric Peterson might be doing them too. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I know like he has other bands that he's done vocals with, so it might be him. But regardless,
it's in the band now. It's a thing that happened during a Testament song, and I'm here for it.
Yes, me too. Absolutely. It's kind of like on their last album, fucking Gene Hoglan doing blast beats. I'm like, yeah, I am down for this in Testament. It just works. Like high pitched vocals, fucking blast beats. Just bring it. It works.
I think this album. I'm going to say something. Now, granted, if I remember correctly, because it was a long time ago we did this video, I think we ended up putting, the last album at like number 3?
It was up there.
We had it kind of high. I don't remember exactly where we had it. I think maybe this album, I'm going to make a prediction, might stick with me longer. Because even though I don't know if there's as many highs on the album in terms of songs, I think that the album is maybe a little more consistently at a higher level throughout the whole thing. Like, not the last album. I mean, I love Brotherhood of the Snake. I love that album. But like, I feel like there's, especially later on, there's like from further listens to, there's like definitely is peaks and valleys. Maybe not, the valleys aren't that low, but there's definitely a little bit, whereas I feel it's a little bit less on this album. I mean, because like you have songs like City of Angels, which is, especially the way it starts off, is a little bit more groovy and it's not as in your face. But then you have maybe my favorite song on the album, False Prophet, which is just like boom in your face the whole time. In a rare turn of events, I think the last 5 tracks on this album are all great. Usually the albums sort of either lose it towards the middle or the end. Boom, it's just great. Especially like Catacombs is a cool like instrumental ending track, like short, sweet, to the point. Code of Hammurabi is another really cool song. I really like the chorus to that song. The chorus is really fun and in your face. Let's see here, what other songs we have. World War III, Dream Deceiver. Also, again, I think they complement Children of the Next Level very well. It's a really good Testament album. Now, granted, this album not as loud as most Testament albums are, or was I just not listening to it as loud as I normally do other albums? The production doesn't seem as boom like Testament always is as much.
I kind of agree with you on that a little bit. It feels like it still has that classic modern era Testament sound that's really heavy, but it does not feel as just loud, and and feeling like it's just popping out of your speakers and grabbing you like Brotherhood of the Snake did, or even the Formation of Damnation in a way.
And a lot of their more recent albums all kind of do that.
Yeah,
and I think that's to this album's benefit because it makes it sound a little bit more distinct than those albums. But yeah, it's a really fun album in my opinion. I genuinely enjoyed this album from start to finish.
Yeah. I agree. I like this album a lot, and it does not have the highs that Brotherhood of the Snake does, or even Dark Roots of Earth or Formation of Damnation, in my opinion. But it's consistent from start to finish. Like, it's not a bad album at all, and it's fucking Testament, man. And it just blows my mind with this band how the older these guys get, they just do not lose a beat at all. And especially Chuck Billy, he is just a beast of a vocalist. He always has been, even, back in the 80s, in the early records. But man, he just gets better and better. It's just unbelievable. And, just listening to, Children of the Next Level or Night of the Witch, those are two singles they put out, but just seriously, listen to the verses of those songs, especially Children of the Next Level, and just focus on Chuck Billy's vocals and how he just pronounces everything and how just fucking pissed off he sounds. It is unbelievable. What I kind of, on my third listen of this album since yesterday when it came out, I just was like, what the fuck? This is just unbelievably good. Children of the Next Level to me is just like such a classic Testament song. I can totally see Testament opening their set with this song because it's just perfect with the way it starts and then just like get right into the headbanging. Like the riffage on there is just classic Testament. It's so good. But then, some of the other tracks on here too, World War III, is a really good song and very timely since we went through World War III about 2 months ago, if anyone remembers that. But that is a good song. That song, Ishtar's Gate, False Prophet are just good fucking thrashy goodness from Testament. But then you get some slower songs like Dream Deceiver or City of Angels. I feel like Dream Deceiver especially, I could totally, for some reason I was getting vibes that from like The Ritual. I could see that song fitting on here, especially with the chorus and how Chuck Billy is singing throughout that song. It works really well, but I think one of my favorite songs on here is Symptoms. Oh my God, that song is fucking heavy as shit. That is one of the heaviest Testament songs I feel like they have ever written, and that chorus is so good too. On top of that, I love when, don't get me wrong, I love when Testament has the groove of, Children of the Next Level or just the speed of False Prophet, but man, when they slow it down sometimes, they are one of the heaviest bands in all of metal. And Chuck Billy just brings it. During those sections, it works really well, and this album just kind of goes from start to finish, and I think it works really well for the most part. And it might not have like you said, the highest of high as high highs as some of their past albums, but man, is it just a consistent fun Testament record from start to finish. Also, one of my favorite Testament album covers ever as well.
Yeah, it's a really cool looking album cover.
Yes. The artwork is so good on this. It's just crazy. And then, Alex Skolnick and Eric Peterson, just in terms of writing riffs, are just fucking awesome. There are some amazing guitar solos on here from Alex Skolnick too. I think one of my favorites is Night of the Witch, if I have to point to one, but just, his guitar work is just, he always kind of takes Testament to the next level in terms of those sort of things. And what I like about him specifically is I feel like he's always, he can shred, but I feel like he's always been amazing at writing guitar solos that kind of fit the vibe of the song, fit the mood of the song, and also are just super catchy. You take Return to Serenity is my favorite guitar solo that he's done, and one of my favorite guitar solos of all time. And he's so good at doing that, and this album is no different. So yeah, it's awesome, dude. I like it for the most part. I don't think this is. I can see it being on my album of the year list, but I don't know if it would be way high up there for me personally. But I could see it maybe slipping in there by the end of the year. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, at least probably. I mean, it's still early in the year for me and the albums that I listen to, so it'll probably be there as long as like 20 albums don't come out that I want to listen to, which who knows?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Also, this goes for anybody with it for sure. But, well, let me back up. Chuck Billy and the bassist of Testament, and then Will Carroll from Death Angel, Gary Holt, they all got, and then a bunch of crew members, they got coronavirus.
Yeah.
They were all touring together at the time over in Italy when Italy first started to get hit really hard with coronavirus. I think they're all feeling better now, especially, Will Carroll, the drummer at Death Angel, was actually in the ICU in a coma for like 12 days or something, but he's finally on the mend. So that's awesome to hear for sure. It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's really good, yeah.
Definitely, take this seriously. Stay home. Stay home and listen to Testament. Wash your hands.
Wash your goddamn hands, and
Exactly.
Wipe down everything when you go to the store. Don't go to the store unless you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Play Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Or fucking watch. I don't know any TV shows are brand new that they just came out for people to watch.
Watch Better Call Saul. That's
there you go. Watch Better Call Saul or like fucking something on HBO.
Yeah. Play Animal Crossing and listen to Testament. That's a weird combo, but
yeah,
why not? That's what I was doing earlier. So yeah, let us know what you think of Titans of Creation by Testament. Thanks for watching. See you later.